else you can mention. Otherwise, ठीक अच्छी. मैंने but it is आउ किसी अच्छी तो मर हबी.
हाँ sir, singing and
Singing दिया.
sir, actually reason कि मते
तो are you a trained singer?
No sir.
It doesn't matter. तो मैं singing दिया. मैंने हाँ आउ
sir मते crafts मने बापाई भल लगे जो home decors items.
हाँ तो craft and singing लिखो. Craft and singing लिखो.
Yes sir.
कहीं ना कहीं होची इसे advantage कौन है वो ना they will तो you just relax.
Yes sir.
तो पूरा relax हो बसो बसो. वो लेके डॉट तो बसो आराम से पीछे उसका. So you have done your engineering. एबे कौन करचो you?
Sir, I'm currently working as a junior engineer in yes sir. Yes sir.
ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତୁମକୁ current affairs ପଚାରିଲେ ତିନି ଚାରିଟା ଏରିଆ ତୁମକୁ ପଚାରିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ତୁମକୁ current affairs ପଚାରୁଛି ଏବେ ଗୋଟେ ହେମା କମିଟି ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି ହେମା କମିଟି
Yes sir.
କଣ ହେମା କମିଟି କଣ ପାଇଁ ହେଇଛି?
So HEMA committee is basically for that after court finalized to create this panel. In the main reason is that ongoing sexual violence and other issues in Kerala, I think Mollywood industries. So then that working women can
clear word.
Yeah.
In 2019, the Kerala government appointed a commission under Justice Hema
Yes sir.
to inquire into the alleged harassment of junior lady artists
Yes,
in
sir.
Malayalam industry.
Yes sir.
So she gave a report.
Yes,
That report was not published.
Yes sir.
Now the report has been published.
Yes sir.
In that report, she has mentioned how junior lady artists are getting harassed. There is no restroom for them. So she has made a number of suggestions there. Particularly, तांकर conditions better हवा दरकार, तांकर protection दरकार, तांकर पे गोटे internal committee रखा दरकार. बुझो तो? ये जो कोलकाता जो घटना हला. So one of the things that Supreme Court said, the identity of the victim or the photograph of the victim should not have been exposed. So this is what the Supreme Court said. एटा गोटे जजमेंट रे एटा गोटे सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहि देला. को जजमेंट रे कहि देला. जदि कहबो तमे 100% आईएएस पाइबो.
So I'm not very sure, but I think it was in the Nirbhaya judgment.
Nirbhaya judgment. एटा था निपुण सक्सेना. एटा था 2018 रे. मन रखियो. गला परे सला परे निपुण सक्सेना वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया केस रे सुप्रीम कोर्ट कहला जे wherever there is such gross violation of women, tankar identity of the victim must not be revealed because they will be then vulnerable. Okay? So it मनक निपुण सक्सेना केस गोटे गोटे आंसर भल के दे दो ना से संगे तमरो मीटर टा बढ़ी छ सांगे जानिबे आमे तो तमे तो आश्चर्य इंटरव्यू पाई जनरली आमे जानू जे एटा भलो कैंडिडेट हेतो मेन परीक्षा दे के आसी भलो कैंडिडेट हेतो.
Yes sir.
तेनु how do you get 60 marks 70 marks?
Yes sir.
So if you say like अच्छा मतलब तो कहला ये गोटे lateral entry गोटे स्कीम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया में करतला एटा के विथड्रॉ कला कोन से स्कीम करतला.
So ओडिया रे कहबे.
बहुत any language is not.
So it is basically lateral entry to the service in the secretariat level of various ministries, and the main motto of this scheme to bring diversified personalities into the service so that the
diversified na au kon
diversified and
na diversified na au kon.
So जो माने
people with a specialized knowledge
diversified
no sir specialized knowledge jar domain expertise अछि धर तमे गोटे artificial intelligence धर deal करछि Ministry of Communication.
Yes, sir.
So see through the generalized पिला थिले से छनाटा जानियो artificial intelligence.
Yes,
गोटे
sir.
सेमीकंडक्टर ऊपर हला.
Yes, sir.
गोटे धरो गोटे purely गोटे medicine issue रे हला.
Yes, sir.
Then the Department of Health रे you require somebody who is a health expert.
Yes, sir.
बुझितो. So domain expertise. Okay. गोटे वकफ बिल गोटे मध्य पास ହେଇଛି जोटा कि अगेंस्ट जोटा करे कौन से वकफ बोर्ड माने कौन से बिल.
So Waqf board, so mainly that board that who are having some their property, the relating to the property of specifically that particular region. हाँ.
वकफ बोर्ड गोटे कांसेप्ट होची मुस्लिम करो गोटे कांसेप्ट होची.
Yes, sir.
दे हैव अ कांसेप्ट ऑफ चैरिटी.
Yes, sir.
गोटे दान करिवा. Unlike Hindus and Christians, in Muslim religion, they have a tradition of charity. So people give away their land, their money. is same property जो माने गरीब लोको तांको सेवाने assistance देते.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
This is called the Waqf board.
Yes, sir.
Waqf board रो काम हला जेते सबो donated land and property they will manage.
Yes, sir.
And they will help poor Muslim men and women whenever they are in need.
Yes, sir.
Hela, it 95 रे वकफ बोर्ड बिल हला.
Yes, sir.
95 रे. बुझलो तो? सेटा को परतन गवर्नमेंट चेंज करूची. कोन चेंज करूची से? कोन चेंजेस आनुची? बुझी पड़छ कथा?
हाँ, sir. हाँ.
Have you understood what is
Yes,
the
sir.
हमरो हिंदू धर्म रे एमते नाही.
नहीं, sir.
एमते नाही. जे तमे दान करिवो से दानरो से लोक को करिवो तो प्रोत्साहन देबे. कोन कौन से चेंज करथिले कोन से चेंज करे चाहछथि.
सर फर्स्ट होची कि जो माने दोउचंती सेटा से माने चेंज माने प्रॉपर माने डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होइबो.
प्रथम हला से माने कुचंती एक्सेसिव पावर कलेक्टर को दोचंती वकफ बोर्ड रो अफेयर्स रे इंटरफेयर करते. वर्तमान the property of वकफ बोर्ड is managed by Muslims. Through this bill they are bringing in the collector.
Yes, sir.
who is being given excessive power.
Yes, sir.
तो एटा मुस्लिम का हाथ रहबनी कहां को पैसा देबे कोन देबे. सेकंड कथा कहूची they want to bring in non Muslim people as part of the board. एट बेटा होची.
हां सर एटा जानि छी ए पॉइंट.
हां जानि छ किछ नै तुम काम करियो करंट अफेयर्स रे जहां जहां मु तुमको कहली.
यस सर.
हेमा कमिटी कहली हमु कहली मॉडिफाइड पेंशन स्कीम कहली हैला करदबो जे तमे ताले आउ तुम किछि डिफिकल्टी देखो तुम मानो पे सब नोट करी मु रखी छी कोन कर सब पढियो कोन को छै.
थैंक यू सर.
ना बुझी परछ तो.
यस सर.
मु कहू त गोटे प्रयोग को कहबी दीपक गोटे क्लास नै जी तुम सब माने ऑनलाइन क्लास नै जी तुम सब बुझी जो. अच्छा मत कहला गोटे ओडिसा इकोनॉमी आउ गोटे ऑल इंडिया इकोनॉमी रे व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस यू फाइंड जो हमरो कंपोजिशन रे कोन हला तीनटा सेक्टर रहउची. गोटे एग्रीकल्चर गोटे इंडस्ट्री और सर्विसेज. सो टेल मी द शेयर ऑफ ओडिशा in these three sectors.
So Odisha are share around 17%.
केते कोथरे एग्रीकल्चर रे?
No sir. Sorry हाँ agriculture is 17%, 21
हला
agriculture.
इंडिया रे हला 18.
इंडिया रे 17%.
आउ इंडस्ट्री रे हला 43 इंडिया. आउ ओडिशा आउ इंडिया हला 27. सर्विसेज हला 36 आउ 55.
हाँ सर.
तो तुम पचरा हो जे which is the area in which Odisha is doing better than India in budget?
So
it is a very smart question. बुझी परछ क्वेश्चन टा किंती जे तमे बोल तम नाटक शुभश्री को between Odisha the तमे नर्वस काहे हो छ?
नहीं सर नर्वस नहीं.
Totally I am like a father to you. Don't have to worry at all.
Yes sir.
So between Odisha and India,
yes sir.
what is the difference where we are saying that we have done better than there's just one parameter we have done better than them?
So I think it is in industrial sector.
No, fiscal deficit. Odisha fiscal deficit is -3. Fiscal deficit means total borrowing.
हाँ sir.
Our borrowing is the least in the whole country.
Yes, sir. It is
minus 3 all India hela minus 5.6
Yes, sir.
okay अच्छा ओटा मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स ओटा कहउछंती कोन ता मानेटा कोन
सर मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स बेसिकली आम तीन टा कैटेगरी को नहीं
वेरी गुड को
फर्स्ट वन इज सैनिटी फर्स्ट होची एजुकेशन
वेरी गुड
एजुकेशन ने दीटा रहउचे गोटे होची ईयर ऑफ स्कूलिंग एंड एनरोलमेंट रेशियो तापरे इन हेल्थ सेक्टर इट इज मैटरनल मोर्टालिटी रेट एंड
केते मैटरनल मोर्टालिटी रेट केते अछि इंडिया रे
सर इंडिया रे इट स्टैंड्स अराउंड 915 in Odisha it is 10 something
देखो एमती गंडो करिवनी
अच्छा
you be very careful on this
1015 I think
it is 90 it is 113 in 1 lakh
हाँ सर
and it is 127 in Odisha
yes sir हाँ सर
फिगर रे केबे गड़बड़ करिवनी
yes sir
हैला आइदर तुम को सर नो श्योर नो फिगर रे wherever you have doubts never give a figure which is not accurate
सर मोनस फिगर गुडा को मने रखि पारोनी माने
रखो सुनो तार मन रखा पड़ो सुनो मेन फिगर्स को तुम्हें मन रखा पड़ो मेन फिगर्स रखा जेम तुम कहली फिजिकल डेफिसिट कहली there is no escape from that
हां सर
there is no escape from that ठीक है मन रखा पड़ो माने बहुत माने भीतर को जाओनी अच्छा मतलब एक कथा कहलो व्हाट इज ए पार्लियामेंट्री प्रिविलेज माने कोन
parliamentary privilege जो सर privilege mostly given to the MLAs and MPs
MLAs also
including like they have the blanket of immunity of from police and other and during the session and they also
who section आछि को article parliamentary privilege आछि
I'm not sure
parliamentary privilege आछि how is it different from freedom of speech सब तुम धर MP अछो मु होछि ordinary citizen what is the difference between the two of us
so
in terms of freedom of speech and expression
article 19 of our constitution insisting that everyone has the freedom of speech
and
expression but it limits that it does not hurt the anyone's sentiment
no sent करिवनी फास्ट पाठ बढ़िया था से फास्ट पाठ सर बोलते but it is subject to reasonable restrictions
yes sir it's subject to reasonable restriction
which article
yes sir article 19(1) 19(2) sir
19(1) रे कला freedom of speech and expression हबो 19(2) कला it is subject to reasonable restrictions public order sovereignty एगुडा कसो restriction आछि whereas an MP has unlimited right to speak in the parliament
yes sir
बुझला अच्छा ना मते कहले ओटा पॉजिटिव डिस्क्रिमिनेशन माने कोन
positive discrimination in terms like we are giving reservation to the women and all the women children
reservation to women ta ko article asla
so reservation to the women it comes around positive article 19
ना को article रे fundamental right रो को article रे reservation to women कथा आसला किछ अछि fundamental right एमते
sir I'm not sure like
15(3) रे होची special provision for
women and women sir
it doesn't talk of reservation
yes sir special privileges
15(3) रो
yes sir positive discrimination in terms of like reservation is given to the deprived class like SCs and STs and other backward classes
मते इंडो बांग्लादेश रे जो
yes sir
कोन तमर कोन एथरे ओपिनियन कोन मु let me ask a specific question to you now one of the parties in Bangladesh is saying that India should extradite Sheikh Hasina ये हसीना टा गोटा बदमाश टा गोटा इतने बदमाशी करी गला सो लोग मारला हम कला so extradite her to Bangladesh what do you view
so
have you understood the question
yes sir like
देखो with Bangladesh we have an extradition treaty माने कौन जानछो
No, sir, I'm not.
एक्सट्राडिशन ट्रीटी है थैंक यू मेनका वो नाम मेनका तो केमती मन अछि समत नाम मन रखता है थैंक यू एक्सट्राडिशन माने एक्सट्राडिशन ट्रीटी माने जदि हमर गोटे क्रिमिनल जाइकरी बांग्लादेश रे अछि if I have an extradition treaty with Bangladesh I will write to them that this fellow is hiding there please repatriate that person so Bangladesh would be duty bound to send him
Yes, sir.
we don't have an extradition treaty with Pakistan so that is how that Daud fellow is watching cricket match and he is there
Yes, sir.
जो country संगरे extradite माने to evacuate if a government will say that this is a criminal he must come back to our country we will try him and it has to come बुझी पड़छ
Yes, sir.
have you understood the extradition
Yes, sir.
so now what would be your view
So.
तो गुड एक difficult question टे पचारली
No, sir. I know it is difficult, but as per I believe, sir, that current that as the new government has formed in Bangladesh, and interim government has formed in Bangladesh, and we had a good relation with Bangladesh under the
काहे के गलत ताले why this happened
So why this Bangladesh?
why she had to flee the country
So there are numerous reasons.
major reasons को
So first the reason which fueled this that the quota system.
how come
Quota system and other reason is that that the recent election which has happened in there like it was said to that that the not
it was rigged how come
also
important कथा छड़ी हो
also and other reasons are like
Hasina was perceived to be ruthless
yes
she was very ruthless with her opponents
yes sir she has said that who are opposing her Rajakar she has termed this term
very good
and this term has actually fueled this violent protest
so
and
that is why
she had to flee out of the country
so now question answer sir na तुम extend करिबा कि न करिया
so I think India should come up with a middle path and while doing a treaty with Bangladesh
नहीं already treaty तो अछि
Yes, sir. Now, regarding this Sheikh Hasina, by using our diplomatic relation with Bangladesh,
we should not extradite her
we should not extradite that or.
But otherwise, there would be a perception that we are harboring somebody who has killed 500 students. So
Yes, sir. Sir, I know this is. There can be chances of. Sir, there are other chances of wild outrage regarding this issue, but as India perceives non-alignment policy and India is always stands for neutrality irrespective.
neutrality
So if we get back her, expedite her to the Bangladesh, so there will be chances that we have.
It's a very tricky issue. It is a very tricky issue. But as per the extradition treaty, we have to send her. It's a tricky issue.
Yes, sir.
It's a tricky issue, and I won't be able to say, but but as per the treaty, we have to send her back if there is a request.
Yes, sir.
But that request has to come from a formally elected government, not because some party is asking for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not from the interim government. But from the elected
Elected
government to cover the Peravudi, I don't think you have any choice. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
All the best तुम पाइबो तुम भलो करी करो टी कॉन्फिडेंट रहो
Yes, sir.
कॉन्फिडेंट रहो ठीक अछि
सर को एरिया रे मु इंप्रूव करबा उचित
देखो तमे